A dramatic reversal in a case of a man's death in Warren. Prosecutors have dropped the charges against 3 men originally accused of beating him. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaykheti spoke to both sides about the stunning development.
It's a major development in a high-profile case. 3 men learning that manslaughter charges against them are being dropped. This is happening as the victim's mother says the justice system has failed her son.
Good to know that I can finally start to move forward with my life. The people depicted us as like we murdered him, and it's just not the case at all.
26-year-old Nathaniel Domagalski speaking out after manslaughter charges against him and 2 others are dropped by the Macomb County prosecutor. He says the events of the past year and a half will stick with him the rest of his life.
What happened was very, very sad, and it's unfortunate what happened.
You have to recognize this is a horrible situation. It's a tragedy for the victim and his family, but it's also a tragedy for the kids who are falsely accused.
Nathaniel and 2 men were originally accused of beating 24-year-old Kenneth Klingler to death in Warren, but since then, prosecutors say they determined the cause of death to be a hit and run on Mound Road that followed after. Back on July 4th, 2019, video showed a physical altercation, but legal expert in criminal defense Todd Flood says dropping charges means a case simply isn't there.
It happens when evidence comes forth that puts the case in light of showing the innocence of the defendants, and that's what happened here.
So far, that hit-and-run driver has not been identified. Both other defendants, Christopher Zefnik and Chris Twarowski, have also maintained their innocence. However, the victim's mother says the legal system failed her son.
There is no justice, and I feel completely let down.
Betty Klingler disputes the findings that suggest her son's death was not caused by a physical altercation. She says he didn't know the 3 men at all before they met earlier that night at a party. The men who gave him a ride afterwards claim her son attacked them, and they responded in self-defense.
My son has 52 injuries in his body. 52 injuries. And there's only one that's in question, and it's the blunt force trauma to his head.
Your hearts go out to them. They want closure, right? It's a very difficult thing, and they want to move to a point in time when they can mourn the loss of their son.
The county prosecutor first on this case was switched out due to corruption charges filed unrelated to this matter. One of the 3 men originally charged is a former WXYZ freelance news photographer. So far, the prosecutor has not released the video that led to their decision to reverse course in this case. In the meantime, at least one of those 3 men originally charged telling us they're considering filing a civil lawsuit. Simon Shaykheti, 7 Action News.
All right. Thank you so much, Simon.